Good morning, Lewis. I'm Brandon Najera.
And I'm Sydney Kazarowski, filling in for Gianna this morning. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday morning. Today is April 22nd, 2026.
Today on GML, we check out our favorite social media posts, share some feel-good stories, and keep up with what's hot with Christian Kluver. Plus, stay tuned for an exclusive interview with Sabra Thomas, the lead in the upcoming musical here at Lewis, Sister Act. To kick us off this morning, let's take a look at some of our favorite social media posts this week.
All right.
Very excited to see what you picked.
I think I'll start us off. So I really loved the concept here.
This is it?
Yeah, it made me laugh. It was like 3 in the morning. You know, like when those posts make you laugh at 3 in the morning?
It's just this? This
No,
is it?
no.
You know, that's a great choice.
And then this one, is this one yours?
Yeah, I just kind of thought I was gonna pick a really good show that we can all relate to.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of picking.
We can all
this
tune
one.
into.
We can all tune into every Wednesday morning.
At 8 a.m.
That's really what I was going with here.
And then you know what? It's on. Like we can always watch it after too.
Yeah, exactly. You can watch
You can
it
always
on
go
YouTube.
back, relive the memories.
My grandma loves watching this show.
Does she?
Yeah, my mom likes watching this show. I hope
My
so.
mom's watching.
Is she?
Hi, Mom. I think. Not sure what that was.
You know, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, explain.
They're playing, I don't even know what it's called.
Lights
Lights
Out?
Out, I guess.
Oh, they have like video games like this.
But he's clinging onto the ceiling fan, trying to get away, and he
Oh.
brings it down. This video goes on for another minute, and they still continue to play with the ceiling fan on the floor.
Are they like blindfolded? Or no, it's only in the
they
dark?
Can only, yeah, they can only move when the lights are
Oh,
off.
okay. Okay, I understand the concept now.
I would not play that, but it seemed
I wouldn't
really funny
either.
in the
I know the
video.
one where they like blindfold.
And then they put the rubber chickens on their feet.
What?
This is
I don't think
too
I know
far.
that version.
Well, they put the blindfold and they're in a room, and then they tie rubber chickens to their feet, so when they step, it makes the noise.
This week, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I only know the one where it's blindfolded and then they have to hit each other with a pool noodle or something.
I would take the blindfold off.
You would?
Yeah.
Cheater.
I would.
That's not fair.
I'm here to win.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, this one's mine. I just really like that he was really confident with it, and then it hits him in the face at the end. Did you see?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That's
Just wanted to be
worst
sure.
case scenario.
I mean, he was super cool about it too.
What do you mean super cool about it?
I mean,
Turned
he
around
did it and then went like this, and so he was pretty excited about it.
That's how he made it.
Yeah. You see? He posed up and everything.
It's got a replay here.
It kind of would have been cooler if it went in though.
I
Actually,
don't think it
I
would've
changed my
hit him
mind.
in the face if it didn't go in.
Nothing about this was cool.
I would not post this. I would just leave it.
Take it to your grave.
Yeah, I would just delete the video and forget about it. This never happened.
Do you have any more?
No, I think
that's
that
it.
wraps it up here.
Okay.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with some feel-good stories sure to brighten your week.
Has been on air showcasing countless students. As the first all-digital college radio station, Lewis University students are given access to industry-leading equipment. Equipment that commercial stations utilize, equipment that creates, and equipment that brings radio to life.
I like WLRA because it gives me the opportunity to get experience with news broadcasting and working with radio.
Stop by De La Salle 210 or at WLRA Radio to get started on your radio career.
It is a new day for jobs and careers, and the skills needed to compete are rapidly changing. This is why more students are choosing Lewis University. Lewis prepares you for emerging opportunities in some of the most highly sought-after fields. Higher education is the most crucial investment you can make in your future. Lewis provides you with a lasting education that will launch you toward success today and strong growing careers of tomorrow. Begin an education that will pay dividends for a lifetime.
Learn more at lewisu.edu.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
A big score in Connecticut, a bear cam on a bear's collar captured the animal's point of view while ruffling through someone's back porch looking for food. Eventually, it hits the jackpot in a bag of Doritos and promptly grabs it. The State Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, or DEEP, set up the bear's cam. Connecticut reported more than 12,000 bear-human interactions last year. Several towns have already topped 100 such interactions this year.
Have you ever seen a bear?
No, thankfully.
Oh. I had a family that lived in Colorado, and they had bears all the time, just knocking over trash cans. I don't think the trash cans were very bear-proof, I'm not gonna lie.
Bear-proof?
Yeah, they have those
I
in
don't-
like bear-centric areas.
Bear-centric areas. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see a bear.
No?
No, I think I'd be
You
scared.
don't want to like raise it?
They're massive. They're like,
I don't know, you could be friends with it.
no, and I can't even outrun it. They're massive and they're fast. I think I'm done for.
Okay. A Tennessee community celebrated an educator who's retiring after 57 years. Harriet Medlin has worked as a teacher in Williamson County schools over all those years. She started at Franklin High School in 1968, then joined the teaching staff at Brentwood High when it opened in 1982. Medlin said she was the last original Brentwood teacher remaining. A grand send-off was held at Brentwood High on Sunday. Among those in attendance, a second-generation student of hers who's now a teacher there as well. She taught his mother in 1972, then the son years later. After retiring, Medlin plans to continue coaching the school's speech and debate team along with that former second-generation student.
That's crazy.
I can't imagine teaching that long.
The mom and the son?
The mom and the son. And then that son, I think, is now the teacher as well.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
It's
a long time.
a long time.
How did she not get bored?
I don't know. And then it was just 2 schools the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, 1982, 86, jeez.
Gee.
Jeez.
A pint-sized piano prodigy from Maryland is headed to the big time. None other than Carnegie Hall. 4-year-old Michael Gurgis is set to become the youngest pianist to play at the famous Manhattan venue. He started playing piano last September, and in that time since, he's earned dozens of first-place awards. That includes the top honor at the International Music Competition. He currently practices 3 days a week for about 30 to 45 minutes a session. Michael's performance dates at Carnegie Hall are May 31st and July 14th.
Did you see he has to like have a little stool for the pedals because he's so small?
How is he doing this?
I don't know.
He's 4.
I've seen so many child prodigy stuff because there's another child prodigy that does like fashion design, and he's like 11 or something. And then there's this little guy.
I think at 11 I was wearing basketball jerseys and neon socks.
I was definitely like trying on my dad's shoes, thinking I could fit in them properly. And then he's at Carnegie Hall.
Exactly. At 4, I'm not playing the piano.
We need to
I'm
step it up,
playing with rocks or something. I don't know.
honestly.
Stay tuned for an exclusive interview with Sabra Thomas.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my 3rd child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Welcome back. I'm here with Sabra Thomas, lead and Lewis alum. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Can you tell us a little bit about the play you're in and the character you play?
Yeah, so I played Dolores. She is the main character in Sister Act. And it's really a coming of age story. So she starts off where it's kind of her, she's a singer, she wants to be a professional singer, and she witnesses a murder. And so she hides in a convent, and it's her progression of finding out that she actually prefers the community and a sisterhood.
Okay. Okay. So she just changes her life around then here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. And what was your first role in theater?
So my first official role was in the ensemble of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in high school. I was a freshman, and I was a grandparent, and I did other ensemble roles.
What was that like? Were you ever like nervous? Do you still get nervous?
Then I think because it was my first role and so new, I wasn't really nervous. But as I've gotten larger roles, I've noticed that like right before I go on stage, I get really nervous. To the point where sometimes I'm like shaking nervous, but I try to calm myself down.
Okay, and then when you calm yourself down, do you have like a routine you do, or?
Yeah, so I always try to do some deep breathing before going on stage. Sometimes I'll even like run my lines in my head, and then definitely there's like a mirror right before heading on, so I'll make sure that my outfit is good and, you know, nothing's out of place.
It's just a quick little fit check?
Yeah.
And then what would you say your favorite role is that you've done over the years?
My favorite role, probably because of the place in life I was Avenue Q. I was Gary Coleman. It's a very funny show. It was my last show at Lewis. And it also is a coming of age show. It's about a kid who is graduating from college and trying to find his way in the world as an English major. And I play a super, and he's just hilarious.
So it kind of lined up with your life then, if you were graduating as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then do you have any advice for somebody that wants to get into theater?
Yeah, I would say just go for it. There's so many different things that you can do either as acting or behind the scenes. Help is always needed, and particularly community theater I've found has been the most inclusive group that I've met.
Okay, and then on the other hand, for someone who's been doing theater for a while, what opportunities are there for them after college?
Yeah, so there are a lot of community theaters within the Illinois area. The Drama Group out of Bolingbrook, there's Theater on the Hill, Joliet Drama Guild. There are countless number of ones, but once you join one, you really get connected to everyone. It's a small community, so if something's closer to you, definitely Google search it. You know, Facebook is a good one. That's mainly how I connect with people, but there are a lot of different avenues to get into theater.
Yeah, of course. And then when can we see Sister Act?
Yeah, so it is opening this week. So this Friday it opens at 7:30, and then Saturday at 7:30 as well, Sunday 2:30, and then the following week we have Thursday, Friday at 7:30, and Saturday, Sunday at 2:30.
Let me mark that down. I have not been to a play yet.
Oh, awesome.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. We'll be right back with another segment of Keeping Up with Christian.
All right, look at you taking the stairs. Who are you?
We're your lungs. We are proud of you for quitting smoking, but you still may be at risk for lung cancer.
A routine cancer scan can detect it early when it's more curable. Good to know. Well, I gotta go somewhere.
So do we.
So do we.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
It is a new day for jobs and careers, and the skills needed to compete are rapidly changing. This is why more students are choosing Lewis University. Lewis prepares you for emerging opportunities in some of the most highly sought after fields. Higher education is the most crucial investment you can make in your future. Lewis provides you with a lasting education that will launch you towards success today and strong growing careers of tomorrow. Begin an education that will pay dividends for a lifetime.
Learn more at lewisu.edu.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Good morning, Flyers, and welcome back to another episode of Keeping Up with Christian, your go-to guide for everything happening here at Lewis, around the city of Chicago, and what's actually trending right now. I'm Christian, and as we are headed into another busy week, the weather is finally starting to feel like spring and closer to summer, and there are some really good events both on campus and in the city, so let's get right into it. First off, what's happening here on our campus. It's a pretty decent week right now. Today's Wednesday. There's a Lunch and Learn series, The Life and Dignity of Human Persons, at 12:20 p.m. in the Dorsey Great Room. There's a free lunch and a free discussion after, so definitely something to check out. Campus ministry service events continue, including opportunities to get involved through LaSallian Heritage Month, super important time for our school. And on Thursday, community service opportunities continue across campus, including food donation drives through the ministry building, and students are encouraged to participate in ongoing campus outreach events as well. And on Friday, campus life is picking up headed into the weekend with students participating in spring events and community programs. And headed into the weekend on Saturday, it is a great time to get involved as well. Campus ministry events are still happening. Take advantage of ongoing campus activities, especially if you're enrolled in internship or just need those community service hours. Now, my favorite part, trending in the city, what is going on in Chicago, especially now that the weather is getting nicer. There are tons of people out. So early summer concert announcements are turning into pop-up shows in small venues all around the city. They're hosting live-minute live performances, so if you are down there, definitely check that out. Again, a lot of them are last minute, but they are really, really good. Chicago night markets are also starting to pop up again, so everything from food trucks, music, late night shopping, all super popular for people that are our age. Outdoor fitness and run club groups are also trending and meeting along the lakefront and in Lincoln Park, so that is definitely something to check out too. And since I feel like everyone is vintage right now, arcade bars and game nights are having huge moments again in places like Wicker Park and River North. They are packed and super trendy, so definitely go check that out if you have the time and you are up north. And sunset pictures and group hangs are obviously also back by the lake, one of the most popular low-cost things to do right now. It's a little bit too cold to still go swimming, but we are only a few months away. And late-night coffee shops are trending as well. Students are going for coffee study nights, aesthetic vibes, whatever it may be. And let's get into our social media. What is trending? What is the buzz happening this week? Coachella Aftermath is still all over social media. People are talking about the crowds, the chaos, and which performances actually lived up to the hype. I have not even followed this, but I probably should because I know it's super popular out in LA. A lot of creators are shifting away from over-edited content and videos and to feel more casual again, like I was talking about earlier. Less perfect, more just posting, which is great to see. And college content is having a moment again. Nothing crazy, but just day-to-day stuff, classes, vlogs, friends, going out, all that type of thing. And there has been a lot of conversations around internships and jobs. People are taking it seriously, especially if they're graduating, talking about post-grad life, which is also nice to see, especially because I know I was in that same boat last summer. I know a lot of my friends are in the same boat this year, so that is nice to see out there. And music-wise, there has been a lot of random songs blowing up again. Everything from older songs, remixes, things that people haven't heard in a while, which is nice to see as well out on social media. That is everything happening here this week at Lewis, around the city of Chicago, and what is trending right now. Whether you're going to be staying on campus this week, headed into the city, or just trying to reset for the week now that finals are coming up, there's still a lot that you can do. I'm Christian. This has been Keeping Up with Christian. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
Well, that's it for this episode of Good Morning Lewis. I'm Brandon Najera.
And I'm Sydney Kazarowski. Make sure to follow us on our socials, Lewis University Television on YouTube and LU Television Network on Instagram. We'll see you next week right here on Good Morning Lewis.